What's up, you beautiful people? Thank you for joining me. It's been a long time since I've been online, and I do apologize that, but we've been doing some updates on the channel. When I say we, I mean me, because I've been doing mostly everything to fix this channel so that it's more appeasable to you guys. And I don't really mind per se. It's a lot of work, but I'm trying to get all this done before we get the new dog because we want our current dog Ophelia. I mean, she's a puppy, but we want her to be able to um, be okay with dogs, have a companion, somebody's like just a dog, so she doesn't have to be up our butt all the time. She's very attention hungry, and it's hard to get things done when she is all over you. And I love that part about her. I really do. It's one of my favorite things. About having a dog is that they just love so damn much and they just want to play and they just want to have fun and they don't really have any conditioning previously to want to harm people, but they do have the instincts to hunt. So these are things that we deal with is that because she's a very strong instinct to hunt. Because she has a very strong instinct to hunt, she gets wild, and not wild as in she becomes overly destructive or anything. She becomes unwieldy. She doesn't want to listen to callbacks. I mean, and this is from a dog who is actually a very well behaved dog and does actually listen and understand commands. But she's going through her teenage years, and I understand that. She's only like what 8, about to be 9 months soon. So yeah, it's to be expected. It is what it is. Anyways, so let's go ahead and talk about the updates. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start this stream of goodness. Yeah, baby. Today we're going to be playing some RimWorld again. See if I can't get this started here without having issues later. Anyways. Okay, so now we got that RimWorld set up. Let's go ahead. I'm still learning my new setup, so you'll have to give me a second here. Eventually, when I get everything all good to go, I will be 100%. I don't even know what this browser does. Why do I have this? This is for... Oh, yeah, this is for my alert box. And I never actually... I don't think I actually got it down completely. I'm still working on it. I have been learning coding and it's just been a wild ride. It's a lot to learn and it looks like it's a never-ending struggle. But I don't want to get too deep into coding because I am a streamer. I just want just enough, just the bare essentials to get me by. Although I'm starting to realize that the bare essentials aren't so great. like the bare essentials, there's still a lot of learning to be learned. That's all I have to say about that. I have so much to learn and so little time. It feels like I have little time. Anyways, so we got a chat bot put in here, and I'm not sure. I haven't tested it on live, so I wanted to try some other thing, some commands here, since I have it up and running. Where's my stream bot? Stream bot, where are you? There we go. Yes. I forgot to turn that on. I could have sworn I turned it on. I don't know what's going on. A Streamlabs chatbot. Woo! And for whatever reason, it's not showing up on my screen. Is it because I haven't clicked it open? Alright, so let's go ahead and open chat up. Because that's what we do here. Yeah, boy! Alright, yeah, it looks like the stream is working just as desired, perfectly. A little thick, the stream. Anyways. So as you can see down below, I have a slideshow, and it has a little cute little it has a, how do I explain it? It has a cute little news cartoon on it that I put because people are like, "Oh, we want to see Ophelia, Ophelia." Well, I mean, I love my dog, but I don't want her to be on stream with me, especially because of how unwieldy I just explained she was. So that's not going to happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and log in. Yes. Connect. Alright, it should say attempted to connect, connection successful, loaded Twitch, global badges. So it looks like my Twitch bot is connected. Sweet. I got a few, whoa. Are these all actual viewers right now? How's it going, everybody? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I see what's going on here. There's Nasarne. He's a regular. I just made Nasarne a regular. But there was some mini games that I wanted to give it a shot. I know I want to jump on RimWorld. I really do. But there's some stuff I wanted to give a... You want to be my guinea pig to try out the chatbot? Alright, go ahead and type in exclamation capital H heist. H-E-I-S-T. It should open up a mini game. Did it open up a mini game at all? Damn, man, that sucks. How about exclamation boss? I might have to give you currency. Actually, I do have to give you currency because there's currency in this. Alright, let's go ahead and type in Nasarne. I'm glad you joined me, Nasarne. Welcome. I'm sorry. I just completely fucked that up. What do you want your username to be on the Streamlabs chatbot? I know I have Nasarne on there, but if you want something different, we can do that. I'm about to put your name on here to see if that'll make it so you can actually earn points. You want to be called Mr. Squeaky this time? All right. By the way, you have a... I made, like, because you can have a boss battle in here, apparently. And you can create the bosses. And I made Mr. Squeaky's evil doppelganger as one of the bosses. I thought it was funny. I was like, he'd appreciate that. Alright, let's give you 1,000 points to start off. You've been here for about... I'll put in 90 hours that you've been here. Submit. Alright, now give off the heist command again and see if that works. Doesn't look like anything happened up. I'll have to still learn a little bit on it, but I mean, I don't know how else other to work these mini games. I'll have to look at it more. I've been working a lot, and because I have ADD, I've been jumping from project all over the place. I've just been going crazy, man. I don't know what it is. But for now, I guess the only thing I could say is I have mini games. You can do the polls. So let's say if I wanted to vote on how long it takes for Gen-Dro to start playing. And then we can add 10 minutes. 5 minutes. And then the cost per vote, we'll put 10. Allow multi-voting. You can make it that you can vote 10. Alright, and then use a timer. We'll do... one-hour polls. So now we have a poll started. It says how long it takes for a Gen-Dro to start playing. Max votes per user 10. Vote cost is 10 points. You can enter by typing !vote and then your ID or whatever the ID is. So the ID would be like the number. So option 1 would be 0. Option 2 would be 1. See if that works out and see if it registers you you putting in a vote. So type in !vote space in parentheses 0. You got to do space parentheses and in parentheses 0. All right, let's see if it registered the vote. Did it give you a message or anything saying? What is up, not an ostrich? We're trying out the chat bot that I implemented on here. And then there's betting. You can bet? Get the fuck out of here. AH. What's that? What are you talking about? What is this UI? If you were paying attention, mister, I want to be a moderator. Fuck you guys. All right. You got me. But I'm not really that old. Well, maybe I am a little old. Mr. Squeaky's older than me by like a few years. Call me an old fogey. Anyways, this is the new UI. If you haven't been paying attention, and you haven't been around, not an ostrich. I am not hip whatsoever. I have no life. I'm a fucking cave troll. But anyway. Yeah. This is the new AI. It comes. I'm working on some of the specifics on here, but basically, you got my screen up here. Whatever game I'm playing, right here. Sorry, right here. You got the Gen-Dro TV, which I just put like random cartoons and stuff like that in slideshows. Right now, it's playing a news channel with me and a cartoon, me and Ophelia doing doggy news. Then below, I increased the chat size on here and I changed the font to make it more legible. So that way, people with bad eyes, Mr. Squeaky, can actually see what we're doing. So yeah, that's basically the setup, and I know it seems a little bit smaller, but I'm sure we'll get used to it in time. It's always good to see me. But let's see, this fucking chatbot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and while we're working on the chatbot, I'm gonna start a civilization and let them go ham on each other and let them go through their own devices so you can watch as everybody miserably dies because of Vampire Nation's inability to do anything correctly. Don't blame me, that's just how it works. I did, actually. I drew all of them. Everything's all hand-drawn. Well, except for the font and some of the background. But for the most part, it's all hand-drawn. One slide usually takes me about 30 minutes to complete. If I'm lucky. If it's a really hard slide, it'll take me about an hour. So how do you like it? Do you think it looks good? I want to hear some suggestions from both of you guys because obviously both of you are generally ones who come in my channel the most. And I wanted to hear your opinions on how the channel looks, what we should add, what we could add, and possibly give me some ideas of what we can add in the future. Now, I have a limitation, though. I have a coding limitation where there's only so much I can code. I just can't. My standards? How fucking dare you? Get the fuck out of here, doggy. Two doggies chased a bear out? Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I've heard of crazier. But you know who you can't scare off? You can't scare off those fucking bobcats, man. Those motherfuckers are vicious. They'll just stare your dog down. Possibly attack, though. I saw Inside Out 2 today. Surprisingly good Disney sequel. I thought the first Inside Out was amazing. So I can't imagine the second one to be that much more worse. And remember, it's not Disney that creates it; it's the writers, and different writers do different projects for the same company at the same time. I am. I don't have anything else. It's not going. I just want to let them run in the background and die. Besides, I'm actually doing some debugging stuff. I guess I could start playing games. I guess we can try out all these extra stuff later. Oh, did you want do you want some currency? Oh, thank God, man. If it was on the property, it would suck. Not an ostrich. Do you wanna get on in on some currency? I can give you a couple of points. Give me a Billy, I will run this thing. God, Lasami. No, you're getting 1,000, like everybody else, you fucking weirdo. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright. What do you want your nickname to be on here? Do you want it to stay Not an Ostrich 1, or do you want a different nickname? Gibmone. What the fuck is Gibmone? That the name you want? Oh, just Not an Ostrich, not the one next to it? Alright, you got money. Go ahead and start doing whatever the fuck you feel like it. Just throwing money. Hey, it's a giveaway today. And I threw out some raffles out there so you can gain some more money. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Have something to do. I will try to figure out how to do these mini games unless you guys want to do some research, Mr. Moderator, to see how we can activate those games for Heist. What are the games that we have? We have Heist, Challenge, FFA, which is free for all, and Challenge is a duel. A boss battle where you can fight NPCs. And yeah, fun. Can I give like this money thing? You know what? I wish I could name the currency I was actually looking for. But we'll just call them Gen Bucks. That's what we'll do. We'll call them Gen Bucks with the dash in the center. And that's the name of the point system. We are now going to be giving out Gen Bucks to all new people who come in here and chat and subscribe. We will give you a free 1,000 Gen points or Gen Bucks, so that way you guys can enjoy some of the new mini games we provided. The name of the bot is me. I named it after me because if I named it anything else, it would cause issues with the structure. I don't know why. It just wasn't giving me the option to change it the way I wanted it. Did you just gain 2 points? Oh, yeah, you gain points by watching, too. I forgot about that. Damn! Nasard is just throwing all his money out. He went from 1,000 to 896. Holy fuck. You wanna research the name? It's the same name as my username on here. GEN_Dro, all lowercase. I don't know why you would want to research the bot. I haven't done anything to the bot to make it better. Is it possible that I might have to put in some macros that will let you know whenever you do something? I thought that was already given with the mini games, but I can give you stats on it. There has to be a way for you to be invited, though. Let's see. Is there an invite code? Try to remember. I think you have to log into my Discord, I guess. I don't know. I'm not even sure. Did you make this function or did you get it off somewhere? I made it function. I've been learning coding and programming and everything that has to do with this channel thanks to Mr. Squeaky and everyone else telling me, upgrade your channel, you lazy bum, and I did. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Yeah, it's the bot is a Stream Elements bot. It's called the Streamlabs chatbot. The version is 1.0.2.81. Let's do graphics. I guess we can keep the resolution. Ah, why do you do this to me? You agree with the lazy bums comment? I guess that's fair. I guess I'll just have to live with the fact that you're hurting my feelings like this. There we go. I have the game windowed so I can pay attention to what's going on here. Now, what did we do in... check on the link that I provided. That link should still be working. It's supposed to be an infinite link to my Discord channel. Check the profile link. It should be provided. It's a long-ass link, and I'm not copying it. That is too much for me. Fuck that. On the profile, there's links to the YouTube and the Discord on there. The sad part is Nasarni had to fix it. Wait, I'm low on food. Are we just gonna let not an ostrich village die? Are we just gonna let them just go on their merry little way? Why is... Oh yeah, I'm lacking a butcher's table, which means I'm lacking wood. Alright, let's see what we got here. Man, I feel like a newbie right now. I'm all like fucked up now. It's been so long since I played this game. Actually, it's been so long since I played any game, let's be honest. Actually feels nice. Everyone welcome. Blech. What the fuck was that all about? What was that about? Talking shit? Ya boy. Cut that wood, bitches. So, did you guys figure out anything about the chatbot, like what I need to do to get it to work yet? You are in my Discord. I know. I know. I guess I can check out where you are real quick. Have some fun. You will commit a wild bleh. Is that your name on here? Is bleh? What the fuck? Ah, see, now everything makes sense, man. You've been watching me on your cell phone. No wonder you're having a hard time. Poor bleh. What studio? You're one, dude. You're one dude. It is a studio because you don't need multiple people to have a studio. Haven't you ever heard of having a studio apartment? Gosh. And don't hate on my choices. What's wrong with you, man? Anyways, I don't want to type too much on Discord here because we're kind of live, so... You'll have to forgive me for being rude. Or not rude. Or both at the same time. Gen-Dro TV should have a segment about me. Well, tell you what. You go ahead and show me some of your artwork. And I'll put it on here. Just for you. Just a segment. Talking about sand. What the fuck? No. I'm fit to make a segment, a commercial of you and Mr. Squeaky duking it out, like an intro to a fight, like a boxing match or a UFC fight. You will have to draw it. What do you think, that I'm like the supreme artist that could just draw things out my ass? Jeez. What do you want from me? Looks like I have enough wood. Yay, they're actually starting to build shit. Now, what are we missing on this? We're missing steel. And 2 components. Looks like I got steel. I don't have 100 steel. Is there any steel nearby that I can disassemble? Mining steel would take too long. I win that fight, of course. Yeah. You're barely employed. Half your day is free time. Yeah, most definitely. But the chemical equation for reaction of calcium oxide with water is? No, I don't know the chemical equation of that. It's not important to me. It doesn't apply to anything that I do right now. And no, I don't. I barely. You really love your days free. My half my day is not free time. Not an ostrich. I'll be the first one to tell you that most of my day comes into either A, taking care of the house, taking care of the dog, streaming, getting set up for streaming, doing research, finding. Actually, most of it is a lot of research. You got to do a lot of reading. I can't do games without knowing what kind of games are out there and having the research. Plus, games are my passion, so I actually do that on my free time anyway. But but it's still work, and I still do it every day, nonstop. You think I wouldn't mind playing more video games and having more free time? I would love that. But it's very easy to assume that all the streamer does is whatever you see him doing when he's streaming. So, I mean, I can understand that. No, deconstruct. What are you doing? What am I doing? Nothing. I forget that you can't multi-select walls. You gotta deconstruct every single one. Is this steel? Yep. This is going. CaA2 plus H2O becomes CaOH2. You didn't have to put the parentheses in there, man. You could have just put the whole thing. I would have understood that. Okay, so now I have chemistry to study. So toodaloo. Okay. Playing games off stream. There's two reasons why I play games off stream. One, for my leisurely time, and two, to set up for a stream. I never actually do it that often, though. Not as often as I'd like, anyway. The only thing that I enjoy on my leisure time that I play for myself right now, currently, is the Yakuza game that I have not streamed, and I don't plan on streaming anytime soon. Because when it comes to RPGs like that, I like to grind the shit out of them, and that does not make good for videos. It makes horrible videos to do that. All right, now that we have this built, let's go ahead and add a build. Butcher creature, do it forever. Please butcher creatures. It's not goofing off though. I'm not going to defend what I do. I mean, obviously I have it pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie. I have a very, very good setup at the moment. But at the same time, the only reason why I have this good setup is because I broke my back while I was working. So I had to suffer for this. At least give me some kind of leeway here. I don't know if you know this or if anybody ever told you. And this is not just singling anybody out. But like, I swear, when I broke my back the second time, the first time was very, very painful. The first time sucked. And I was out of commission for about a year. The second time I broke my back, well, that was probably the most intense, excruciating, ridiculous amount of pain. And I've never felt so helpless, I guess would be the perfect word to call it. I've never felt so hopeless in my entire life. I felt useless, couldn't do anything. My body, wasn't reacting the way it should. I couldn't even use the bathroom without somebody holding my hand. It was awful, man. And I did all that just to get to where I'm at right now. No, it was. I mean, technically I did work myself to the bone to the point where I broke my back. But hey, it is what it is. It still took effort to get here. But my wife my wife is really the true star in this whole thing. She actually does help me out and support me in everything that I choose to do. We actually decided to do this because she wanted a dog, funny enough. So we started me streaming full time because she wanted an animal. And the problem with having an animal is with puppies, they are a lot of responsibility. And if you want to raise a proper one that isn't tearing up your house, you kind of have to be on top of them and kind of, I don't know, just, you have to keep an eye on them at all times. They're like little kids, man. You can't just let them running around doing their own thing. And now this woman wants me to do another one. Oh, God. Help me. Alright, so now that I got that set up, we should now be able to power everything. And then there we go. That should work for what I'm going for. Architect has a claim button you can click and drag. For disassembling walls? Oh yeah, I do. That's right, I forgot about that. It's on orders. I forgot all about this. Maybe I was thinking about Dwarf Fortress. I don't know, man. It's been so long since I played this. Wait, I don't really want to deconstruct this, do I? No. I was just kidding. Don't deconstruct it. That takes too much time. I only care about steel because I need it. The biggest problem that I have right now, and I'm changing the subject here. The biggest problem that I have right now is that I am trying. When I was trying to customize the chat box, I was running into some security issues, and that's why I haven't been able to change it as much as I wanted to. The only thing I can change are basic things like on the CSS, the custom CSS on the thing. I can adjust the margins, I can adjust the font, I can do all sorts of things, but like effects or changing the background and stuff like that, like actual drawn on effects that require a PNG format. Cores, and I don't know how to call it anything other than that. It's a capital. It's basically an abbreviation, but cores, and I'm not going to go into detail about it either. So fuck that. Cores is a security feature that a lot of coders have a problem deciding what it does. But it's basically a security protocol, whether it helps developers protect themselves or it allows developers to open doors is a completely different topic altogether. Anyways, I was running into that problem where Cores wasn't allowing me to pull information from, because I basically made a Python server just to fix this problem, and it didn't, because Cores is a bitch. But basically, so basically, the information I'm pinging the API for information. Cores gets in the way, doesn't allow me to get the information. The API receives it, but it cannot send it back out because Core says "fuck you, go fuck yourself, suck my dick." That's basically what it does. Is it basically it stops you. In so many words, if you're not a programmer, that's what it does. I'm not a programmer. Well, I've been programming, but that doesn't make me a programmer. But I've been butting my head trying to adjust the code so that Cores will stop stopping me from adjusting my chat window, which is a fucking annoying as hell. Holy frack. And let me tell you something. I've never done this shit before, so it makes it that much harder for me to understand what the fuck is going on around me. Dude, I had to do extensive reading just to figure out what the fuck Horse was and what it does. I had to do so much research on that. Oh god. Oh, my brain hurt, dude. I have you ever like gotten to a point where you're reading something and it just starts to blur and you're just like, fuck. I cannot tell you how many moments I've had of that moment where I'm just reading and everything just starts to blur out of existence and I'm just like, this is so much crap. Holy fucking shit. And and coding is supposed to actually take time to master, and you're like actually supposed to put a lot of work, and they make it sound like it's something that you'll never actually achieve greatness in, but you will achieve great results, and nobody is perfect, and all this other crap. It's just like, I'm just like, no. Coding is not for the ones who are trying to get shit done and are busy. Just working on one coding. I was working on a combination package, and if you want to do some research on what I'm talking about, be my guest. I'm not going to go into detail because I hardly understand it myself. But I created a program. And that's what that TV fuzz you see on the slideshow. I don't know if you noticed, but there's like a little bit of a some jarble there, and you got a line going up, just to simulate an analog TV. And I made a HTML, CSS, and JavaScript combo, and dude, I tried. I was going into the console, trying to check all the errors and putting console logs on. I gave up on that project. It pissed me off so much, dude. It pissed me off so much. I'm like, nothing is working, and every time I try to make an adjustment, something that I did want on there gets taken off. It's just the biggest pain in the butt I've ever seen. I don't know how people do this shit for a living. Seriously. How do people code for a living? There's too many ways to do things in code. I think that's my biggest issue, is that there's no actual structured format. Well, I mean, there is a structure on how you build like there's a format to the coding, but there's no like real structured format on how to get one thing done. Like there's 100 ways to go around and do the same fucking thing, and you can literally spend anywhere up towards just on one code alone for 3 to 4 hours. Not even kidding you. I find myself getting upset though, because I don't know about you, but like I'm the kind of person that when I start a project, I hate to be interrupted, especially if it's a personal project. Then it just irritates me even more, because this is actually for my own benefit as opposed to somebody else's. Like if I'm doing a project for like a company, I'm just like, whatever. It's stressful not to be on time because people make it stressful. But if you just stop caring about what people think, eventually you just learn to just shove it off. But on a personal project, getting interrupted while I'm working on it to do something else is the most aggravating fucking thing I've ever had to deal with in my whole entire life. I didn't realize that I was that kind of person until I actually started working on my own little thing, basically the channel, and then I realized I don't like stopping in the middle of something to do something else and then jump back on to restart whatever I'm doing, especially when I'm working on the computer. It's a horrible situation, and I have to do it because of the dog. The dog. The dog keeps me from doing what I want. But the dog is the reason why I'm streaming into Conundrum. I I don't know. We'll figure something out. My people are going to starve soon if you guys don't start cooking stuff. What is with the lack of metal here? I think I know what's going on. The vampire doesn't collect metal. He doesn't deconstruct. Yeah, basically. I remember I was working on a project all through the night. This one was when I was attempting to adjust the marquee so it'll post my follower accounts and stuff like that and updates or whatever. I wanted my marquee to do that, which I'll probably be working on that code forever. I didn't erase the code. I really want that code, so I still kept it. But every time I go back to it, I can't understand it, and then I have to basically nitpick and say, okay, here's the HTML, the body, it's in English. Now I'm putting the whatever the fuck I'm putting on there. I was like, all right, so this does that, this does that. Oh fuck, what's this do? And then I have to turn around and be like, fuck, I don't remember what this code does. Let me adjust it and see what it does on the HTML. Fuck! It's not doing what I'm supposed to. What was it before? Fuck! Now I gotta do it all over again. No! Yeah, it's rough. I don't think I've ever had such a headache in my whole entire life. If you do that for a living, God bless you. That's all I can say. God bless you. That is some hard shit, bro. I think, no, I have the schedule set up. I don't understand why she's not moving correctly. Let's take a look at why Not an Ostrich's wife isn't doing what she's supposed to. Health, needs, awful barracks, no blood feeder master. I mean, I guess. Would it be in bios? Social? Ah. No reach. Oh, I gotta make an altar. No, we're not doing that. I just read that. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Alright, she's actually doing her job. But I really need you to hurry up because I really need this done. Or you will starve and die. It looks like she's going. She's just not very fast. She doesn't have any problems, does she? Oh, she has a stab scar. It affects her manipulation. Well, I guess in the future we're just gonna have to put you a little robotic arm so you can do everything for me with your robotic arm. I actually started on, not recently, but a while back ago, before I start working on the page. I started on a RimWorld thing, and it was my own personal record. I wanted to see how far I can go and what every upgrade does, and what the research, the normal thing that you normally do when you're doing research, when you're doing games. I was, I went all the way up to to like basically almost a space age. And I basically started recreating somebody from scratch, like literally tearing off their arms and putting bionics. And I noticed that there's a problem with bionic arms. There's a limitation. There's a durability thing. It just wears out over time. You actually have to maintain it, I guess, or make a new one and then replace it. Still fun though. That's the one thing that I wish that RimWorld had, and I know that it would have fucked with the aesthetics badly if you did, but I wish that they had characters with arms and legs, and that you can see like what you do to them, like physically, like if you surgically remove a leg, or if if they have an injured arm. I would love to see that on them, like that result, instead of a bandage and a few couple of blood spots. That would be amazing. Are you gonna hurry up and make this so we can start making your food? Because you're going to starve. Unless you want to eat raw meat. She might want to eat raw meat. I don't know. Get to building, bitch. But, Mr. Squeaky, do you do coding often? Is it a career choice? Do you do that for a living? Like, how does that work out for you? Jesus Christ. Hey, yeah, I need you to refill this real quick so we can start cooking. Thank you. Good idea. Add avatar view when you click on bio. I have done some in connection with my main job. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was an essential skill for streamers. Apparently it is. Unless you want to blow money on people who won't actually do your vision or pay an extremely large amount of money to people to do the coding for you and all that. Ugh, no, thank you. I'm cheap. I'll create my own graphics. I'm actually considering I've actually considered making a game, my own type of game, but I'm not even sure how I would even go about that. I do have a storyline already written down. That's already done. I basically the storyline that I have is set up so that way if I can go in two directions. Either A, I can make a manga out of it and just make a manga series off of it, or B, create basically a standard RPG. That's the choices I have. I don't know where I'm going to go with it, though. I have not decided. Oh, have we not cooked yet? We should probably cook. Forever. Alright, the AC is working. Do we have it set correctly? Yep, it's at -4. For now, that'll do. I don't want to give her too much to do. You can go hunt. Go hunt a turkey. Oh? You're not going to hunt because I don't have a gun? Seriously? You're going down, turkey. Wow. That's incredible, Mr. Squeaky. That is really fucking cool. My brother does web page design, so he has, well, he's just more savvy when it comes to technology than I am. But he's actually gone to school for it, and he does marketing, and so he has actually a very good amount of experience doing what I was doing recently. The only problem is, I wish I can ask him, but the bastard's such a fucking Jew that if I were to ask him to help me build anything, whether it's to create a website, whether it's to work on my channel and my format, he would literally charge me. I'm not even kidding. He would charge me, and he would charge me standard price. He would not give me a discount. He would tell me that he was giving me a discount, but my brother is a business person, and he would never lay his cards on the table, not even for his own brother. And so I would never expect that kind of generosity or kind of help from my family ever. I'm not upset about it, though. I was actually wondering. Hey, on that banner. Actually, I could check it myself, I think. On the banner, I set something up here, and I forget all about it. Now I remember what it does. See if I can't go into... I want to get rid of this thing right here. Whoa. I think I'm starting to notice something. So I set... So there's this border right here, and I don't know why it's there. The gray borders on the corners that say we now have 50 followers, we've been live, or a thing like that. I put that in years ago. Years ago. I didn't notice that was still on there. It doesn't show up on my phone. I just looked at it. I know enough to make magic happen or blow it up horribly. Ah, Mr. Squeaky. You have the knowledge to kill people. You have the knowledge to create a hit and make it so nobody knows it was you. All right, so I have a lot of fucking shit going on here. Killless Glass, shown, Eternal Frost. I have a lot of stuff here that's going on. I don't know. I don't like it. I'll have to change that out too. Because that can't be there. Now I'm starting to understand what's going on here. I didn't notice it before because I never actually open up my my window while I'm streaming unless I'm on my PlayStation, so I didn't know that I had on the border like a whole bunch of shit on the side here. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Although there are some things that I can keep or maybe strategically place on there. I'm not sure. We shall see. That could. But you could probably write me an overlay code if I asked you to with certain specifications. If I asked you to, you could write me a code on the fly, and make a magic effect happen on the screen, right? Like thunder. just crashing down onto my video. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I promise I'm a wholesome person. There's not a violent bone in my body that I'm aware of. Where's masculine anywhere? I think I know what I'm gonna have to do with not an ostrich. Not an ostrich. It's gonna have to be drafted because that's the only way I'm gonna get him to hunt for me. So let's look for wildlife. Retirement sounds amazing. That's a pretty nice time to retire. I was hoping when I was a kid, not now, I'm realistic. I was hoping as a kid I would probably retire around 50, 51, 52 when I was a kid. Good luck with that now. Most people nowadays, the Commonwealth, as we call them, most of the Commonwealth usually have to work until either they die or until they're in their late 60s, mid 60s, around that area. And they're bringing the retirement age up, so like for the people who collect SSI for retirement, they're not going to be too happy either. It's just all I could say for you younger folks is you may have youth on your side, but that's all you got. Because our predecessors didn't leave us fucking jack squat. They left us shit. Alright. Now I want you to attack this fucking thing. No, not an ostrich doesn't need medical treatment. He can kill the turkey on his own. Alright, we can undraft you. We can have you pick up turkey. Since not an ostrich is like a complete waste of time. No Social Security for you youngins. That's right. That's right. Well, I wouldn't say I'll probably get a taste of it. I was thinking the way it was looking, I probably wouldn't, but I'll probably get a taste of it before they actually clear it out altogether. Did you already pick up the turkey that fast? Damn. While I was talking? No, you didn't fucking do it. Where is the dead turkey? Oh wait, I still have that mod where they can carry everything. I forgot about that mod. I forgot we put mods on the channel. No, my brain is retarded. No Social Security for the youngins. It sucks though, man, because I really feel for the. I have kids, man. I'm a father. Like, I feel for my kids because they have to live like this, and there's really nothing I could do by myself to fix the situation for them. Because it's getting to the point that even if you were to leave your kids money or any kind of inheritance behind, the government's always trying to take a piece out of it. So you have to strategically, and this is for people who know finances, can strategically make it so that their kids don't have to pay an exorbitant amount of taxes on a house that's already paid for. There's ways of doing that, and that you would hire a financial advisor to help you out with situations like that. But some people can't afford it. Some people don't even know it. Ignorance is all over the place when it comes to It's not like they teach that shit readily in schools. You actually have to specialize in certain fields to even know half of the stuff that is actually applicable for everyday life, which is kind of silly. They really set the system up for people to fail if they're not doing exactly what they're supposed to at a certain time frame. That's basically how the system is set up. It's very linear. If you think it's not, you're crazy. You have a skill set. All right. So, for example, and keep in mind, schooling is meant for factory workers. That's how it was set up. The structure is set up for factory working. So also keep that in mind. College is structured for office working, and regular basic school is for factory working, and that's how they set these schools up. Yeah, I already have, what was it, $8,760, but I started my 401k really late. Like I started my 401k at the age of 34. And I am 38, turning 39 this year. So I would say 8,000 is not too bad for 4 years, almost 5. But yeah, the kids should definitely do that. Now I personally, because of how late I started my 401k, and how much money I can put in now, which I can't put any at the moment, I have to be, what's the word? Aggressive. I have to basically set it up to be aggressive so I can get higher returns. But the problem with that is higher risk. So when you put your stuff at a high risk, high reward situation, you kind of have to keep an eye on it to make any kind of money. And again, you have to have basic understanding of stocks, finances. They don't teach you this in basic school. You have to go to school and specialize in it or take a class in it as an elective. That's not something that is good. It sucks. It's horrible. I don't know why they do that to that. But kids won't listen because they're not built to listen. They're built to explore. They're built to learn. And most kids learn through trial and error. Even if they knew that they knew the outcome, they still have to try it because that's in their nature. That's why fucking kids suck. You try to discipline them, you try to raise them right, you try to teach them everything you want them to know, and then they turn around and do the opposite because for posterity's sake, they have to try it at least once before they feel happy and satisfied with the answer given. It's annoying as shit. But if your kids ever do keep it, do watch you watching, I will let you guys know. Better start that 401k soon, there, buddy, because you ain't getting no SSI when you're older. They already know everything. Well, isn't that the case in Sarnia? I think. And the sad part is it could go either one of two ways when they get older. They can either start to be more accepting of people's advice and actually start taking, or just become a stubborn old bag and just never listen to anybody. No, I know what you meant. They think they know. I know what you meant. That's generally a rule of thumb for everybody, isn't it? Anybody with kids, anyway. I think my mom would actually tell me the same thing. Ay, Pedro, I tell you not to do this, but you do it anyway. You think you know everything, but you don't know nothing. Thanks, Mom. Ay, Pedro, I don't know what to do with you no more. But, you know, my mom, she's one of those people who is like overly cautious. Winning option. 10 minutes, won with one vote. And who won? What did you vote on? Let's take a look at our stream bot here. Who won? Minigame. Counter queue. Poll. So I'm guessing you were on the money. It said winning option 10 minutes won with 1 votes right here on the right above your head. Did you see it? The Gen-Dro bot says everything with my name on it. That's not me typing. That's the Gen-Dro bot. But it should have confirmed it though. Is there any way to set that up though? I don't know. There's a lot of questions, and I wish I could test this more. But I'll probably have to do a separate stream of just me just doing stuff on the channel as opposed to just the gaming. And then I will play around and see. I'll do it on stream so you guys can get an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, that was weird, right? I think I remember you. Well, this one was a poll. It cost 10 per vote. But for polls, I'm probably going to have to do something completely different. Polls, I'll probably put in what game do you want to see next, stuff like that. For those polls, I'll probably keep the 10 cost per vote. So like people who have the points, who have been watching, can vote on the next video, and we'll do it that way. We'll allow multi-voting, and we'll do the whole thing. So what I'll do, yeah, that's how I'll do it. I'll start a poll. What game should I play next? Throw some options on there. Have people bet. I'll start the poll in the beginning of the stream, every stream, and then we'll go from there. And then that'll decide the next video coming on the next day, or yeah, the next day would probably be better. And I'll keep the voting up for my first and my second streams. That way, at the end of the stream, the vote will be done. I will release the results of the votes, and boom. That I'll discuss what new game I'm playing the next day. I could do it that route. Betting on. This one is going to be fun. I think you'll enjoy this one. Hell no. We'll do the payout. 20% on the payout for the bets. Then we'll do multi-betting of a minimum of 1 to 10. And we'll use a timer. And boom. Start. Oh, hold on. We gotta add that and then add. That, and then we'll start the bet, and it'll say betting started for whether not an ostrich will stay the whole stream. Minimum bet 1, max bet 100. You can bet on multiple options. You can enter by typing bet, exclamation bet, ID, and then amount. So we can try to debug this and have you do it, because I don't know what the format is to insert it. So we can try it without the parentheses, and then we can try it with the parentheses. And then, yeah. That's basically how you'll be able to make money on make more points than what I have. I'll probably have to set that up too. We'll see. I know that you can program your bot to automatically do certain things. So I'm going to test it out. There's no contest currently running. Well, there's definitely a contest. Let's see. Is it the capitalization of the bat? Let's see. Did StreamBots get kicked out? No, it's still on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this on a separate stream. We'll probably have to do. We'll probably have to do all the debugging together and see what we can do. How can we make Chatbot do everything for us forever? Chatbot, wipe my ass for me. Gotcha. Or something to that effect. Anyways, what was I doing on here? Oh, I was just setting up and waiting. She did not pick up the turkey, did she? Wait, she did. She had to, right? There's a little bit of me here. Hey, you. I need you to attack some stuff. Attack the stallion! With a sword. I usually, when I'm working on stuff, I like to, look at you, not an ostrich, missing out on you murdering things like you always wanted to. Shame. You. Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, I know what we can do. So, where's that? We'll have to cut it up on the spot. I might be thinking about something else. Might be thinking of a different game. What? There's a styling station. Table with a mirror. Oh, shit. I really needed to take a look at this. It's an effective way to terrorize slaves. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm playing all of them. I have every single one of them. I'm pretty sure as soon as... Easy to build a ritual spot where I think you can change your guys' roles. That would be right here. There it is. Just put it outside on the dirt. Let's make you a leader. The Great Sippy Sipper. Not Ostrich talked about his dedication to his beliefs. Far out, man. It's nice and beautiful in here. It's crazy I have a button for romance. I wonder if that's one of the mods. I think that's one of the mods. Has to be. Sounds like a not an ostrich kind of thing to do. Not an ostrich seems like he's a little full of himself. I want to bet. Bet 0, then the amount. I want to bet. I want to try. I have never gambled in my life. I'm going to try it. Gambling on myself. What do you mean? I literally started this competition, you bitch. This is my competition. How dare you? Same shit. That's true. That's true. He would probably agree. He believes in himself more than he believes in others. That's for sure. But you know, did you realize I actually had a pretty in-depth conversation with him, and he apparently he grew up, and I guess he's this way too. But they're very family-oriented over there, like way more than me and my family. But their family sticks together. They help each other out. Like there's no issues. There's no separation. They're very tight-knit over there. But they'll disown you quick if you get bad grades. And fuck around. He gets mad whenever I make fun of him over it, but it's true. Are we gonna eat this horse? Oh yeah, that's right. I was looking for a way to biotech. Furniture. Ain't that the fucking truth, man? We have no values. We have no good values. We're just horrible miscreants. I think that people forgot that having a set value and having a belief and a structure makes you a more successful unit together as a family, as opposed to doing it on your own, being shitty to another, not being friendly with your neighbors, the whole nine. I mean, we've just changed as like a horrible society as a whole. It sucks. Makes me sad, really. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. We only need to do it once. You. Why can't I make him prioritize? There we go. That's what I was looking for, and my brain wasn't working. If you can't pick it up, you can't move it, fucking cut it up on the spot. Ooh, yeah. Yummy. horse meat. Save me the rear end. Look at you go. Please prioritize filling this wood fuel thing and stop being a jerk. You bum. Like, seriously, what the hell, man? Alright, let's get rid of this butcher spot here. It may not be clean because I cut it off on the ground, but you know what? We'll just clean it off a little bit. The first row of icons in bottom right. Third icon from the left, categorized mode. Are you talking about these or this? I'm not sure where you're going from. Oh, I was in the right spot? I don't see a categorized mode. You said first row of icons. First row right here. Third icon from the left. 1, 2, 3. Are you talking about this stuff right here? What is this? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time. My brain is a little fried, sir. Just a little fried. I mean, I don't think I've ever done anything like I've done lately, ever in my life. I don't think I slept very much either. Oh, 4 hours, I think. I went to bed at what, 2:30, woke up at 6:30? Yeah. Oof. Rough. But it was worth it. I really do enjoy what I've done so far. Looks good, man. And you know what the beautiful part about it is? Like, even if it's not the most wonderful, best little layout ever, it just... I created it, man. I did that shit, bro. The creator's glee, bro. The creator's glee. Makes me feel good inside. Yeah, but the trip there is a fucking bitch. Let's just go there. The trip there is a bitch. The journey is a fucking monster. I mean, he's making her food. I guess he's just gonna leave this out here? Is that how we're gonna do things? Apparently. Apparently she don't give a flying fuck. It's all good. Let's see where we're at right now. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Okay. But, unfortunately, guys, I have to get going. It's already hitting my limit, and I need to be walking my dog pretty soon. So I'm going to let you guys go. I will be back sometime later, Nasarne. I'm sure you'll have your notifications up. And we'll be back on, and we will do some debugging and work on the chat bot a little bit later. This one won't be posted on YouTube for posterity's sake. So if you guys do want to watch that video and you guys are on YouTube, you will find me live. There's not a schedule going on, so just pop in and see if I'm there. If I'm not, no, nothing lost, nothing gained, just another visit. But yeah, that's what we will be doing, and I hope to see you there. I'm sorry, I will catch you guys later. Bye! At least I'm